Shadow money and the 2007 and 2009 financial crisis. Shadow money as a concept comes from the idea that shadow banking is connected to new ways of creating money. According to the definition of the Financial Stability Board, shadow banking is to be understood as credit intermediation involving entities and activities outside the regular banking system. Shadow banking and, more specifically, ABCPs, overnight repos, and NMF shares as shadow money were inherently connected to the 2007-2009 financial crisis. The events ranging from the near failure of Countrywide Securities to the collapse of Bear Stearns and Lehman Brothers have convincingly been described as runs on the shadow banking system. As the runs took place on the wholesale money market, they were not as visible as classic run on deposit issuing commercial banks, with long queues of depositors lining up in front of banks' branches. Other than that, however, there were barely any functional difference to previous bank runs. The run on shadow banking during 2007-2009 financial crisis occurred in three waves. The first wave was associated with near failure of Countrywide Securities in August 2007 due to the implosion of the US real estate sector. It mainly affected ABCPs, which in consequence lost their significance, but also overnight repos. The second wave coincided with the shutdown and takeover of Bear Stearns in March 2008 and involved a major run on repos, which could only be tamed with the introduction of unprecedented measures of the Federal Reserve, notably by establishing the primary dealer credit facility and the term securities lending facility. Finally, the third wave started with the bankruptcy of Lehman Brothers in September 2008. A system-wide run emerged which heavily affected repos and MMF shares as shadow money forms. In a joint series of action, the Federal Reserve and the US Treasury intervened and effectively extended core aspects of the public-private partnership for deposit creation, which give deposit the status of private-public money, and introduced a public backstop for overnight repos and MMF shares. This structure remained in place for roughly a year and was the key measure that tamed the run. With regard to the regulation of shadow money in the aftermath of the crisis, two divergent processes have been taking place in 2009. On the one hand, the status of ABCPs and prime MMF shares as shadow money has been abrogated. Both instruments no longer trade at par to bank deposit, hence their function as cash substitute for institutional investors is gone. On the other hand, overnight repos and government MMF shares have been consolidated as shadow money under public control. Thus, the process of extending the public-private framework for deposit creation on shadow money, which had been started during the crisis, has found continuation in the post-crisis regulatory process. However, this framework for deposit does not only comprise liquidity and solvency backstop, but also measures for regulation and supervision. In this, the public-private framework for the creation of government MMF shares and overnight repos as tangible regulatory innovation did not materialize, has not reached the same degree of sophistication as that for bank deposits. Still, both shadow money forms constitute an even more integral part of the US money supply than before the crisis.